Batman v Superman is one of the most unsatisfying films I've seen this year so far. The heroes didn't feel like heroes, the villain didn't feel like a villain, and it had so many non-characters that it felt like walking through Madame Tussauds Waxwork Museum. From this point on, I'm going to be spoiling the film, so if you don't want that to happen, click away now. This is your warning. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so the film starts out with Ben Affleck driving one of those square cars that hipsters really like to the scene of the end of Man of Steel. I thought this was kind of cool because it showed mankind's perspective of the natural disaster that was Man of Steel. I mean, the events of Man of Steel. Excuse me. Bruce Wayne saves 3/4 of a dude from getting crushed to death and then tackles a toddler whose mom has just died. And to be honest, this was my favorite part of the film. We flash forward to present day when Lex Luthor is trying to build a weapon to kill Superman. You know, just in case. I don't know why this is his job because to be honest, LexCorp headquarters kind of looks like Google in this one, so, you know. That being said, it's not really a shitty idea when you think about it. The weapon would only be effective against one benevolent superhuman who's completely unmotivated to keep anything but his girlfriend safe. Did I say girlfriend? I meant leg-shaped lamp. I'll elaborate on that one later though. Anyway, some lady from the government says Lex isn't allowed to play with kryptonite, and then Lex is like, how about I do... anyway. He gets the remaining 3/4 of a dude from the beginning to be like, I'm sad because I have no legs. And that gets the government lady to be like, alright, fine Lex, you can have the Master Emerald. Some garbage nonsense happens and then Batman steals the Master Emerald from Knuckles. He and Robert Downey Jr. make a whole bunch of gizmos with it, including a spear. Now it's time to kill Superman. But wait, you ask, isn't Superman benevolent? Why would he fight Batman? Well, cause Lex kidnaps his mom and his girlfriend, so now he's gotta. Batman and Superman fight for like 15 minutes and then Lois pops up out of nowhere like, wait, his mom. And that reminds Batman that everyone has a mom, so he stops winning. They decide to go kick the shit out of Mark Zuckerberg when all of a sudden, whoops, Mike Howell gives birth. And congratulations, it's Doomsday. Wonder Woman shows up for the last 15 minutes so the people who bought their tickets just to see Wonder Woman don't riot. And together they all team up to beat up Andy Samberg's son and win. Except that Superman dies, so that sucks. So this movie is bad. Like, awful bad. I'm sure you'll all watch CinemaSins' review of it when it comes out in 2027. But to tide you over until then, I'm gonna tell you why it sucked. Let's start from the top where I said the heroes don't feel like heroes. They don't. Batman is motivated to kill Superman because he thinks he can, and Superman is motivated to kill Batman because Batman is being an asshole. Neither of them come from righteous causes. The movie likes to play around with the idea of God, which is stupid and overplayed, by the way. Because of this, you would think at least one of them has some kind of motive besides being the winner of this fight-to-the-death dick-measuring contest. Okay, now for the second part, the villain. Lex is a young millennial in this version of Superman.
Millennials always playing the video games on their cell phones. Why don't they go outside and just fix the fucking economy or something?
And he appears to be running LexCorp like an everything company. He has a basketball court in the lobby, so I get Google vibes from that? Anyway, this wide-eyed millennial wants to make the world a safer place by making what he refers to as a silver bullet for Superman. He of course means a green bullet because kryptonite is green, but I digress. And listen, I'm not the leader of the Kill Superman Party of Canada, but the fucker is literally all-powerful. Imagine one day, for whatever reason, Superman was our enemy. Imagine he was like, hey, my leg-shaped lamp of a girlfriend can be taken elsewhere. I don't need to protect this Earth. And then he says, fuck it, I'll destroy it. We all die. We would all fucking die. And all this young guy wants to do is make us not die so much. Is he evil in his methods? Yeah, but like, so is Batman, and we're supposed to cheer for him, apparently. Hey Max, I thought you were a feminist. Why are you calling Lois Lane a leg-shaped lamp? First of all, I am a feminist, Nimwit, and that's all she is in this movie. Here's a list of things that the writers think Lois Lane is capable of. Getting kidnapped by some terrorist, getting thrown off a building, almost drowning, getting saved by Superman, getting saved by Superman, getting saved by Batman, getting saved by Superman again, that's new. Hold on a sec, let me just... Hey guys! Yeah, this page, this is just 30 pages of getting saved by Superman. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Are you sure? Okay. Do you understand my point here? Like, I feel like I've overblown it by doing the whole thing with the paper, but I feel like I've made a legitimate point here. What about Wonder Woman? Surely that satisfied you. Dude, she was there for like 15 minutes. She literally stole a USB from Batman, gave it back, fucked off for an hour or 30 minutes, then came back so she could beat up Mark Zuckerberg Jr. If Lois Lane was a leg-shaped lamp, Wonder Woman was a particularly sharp knife. When I say I want more female characters in media, I mean female characters, not plot objects. On top of all that garbage, it took too long to get started and too long to finish, but you've probably heard that from every single other person who's reviewed this film. In conclusion, BVS was a really good 5.1 out of 10. And if I didn't go into this with a weird crush on Jesse Eisenberg, it would have been like a 3 out of 10. Hey, thanks for watching. This is like my first movie review, so if you liked it, you know, show your dad, show your friends. Don't show your dad. He'll be upset. Show your friends. That's a good idea.